Dirt in our cup. All right, so it was cold this morning. I actually wasn't even able to unlock the Jeep while I was in it. I had to warm up the key a little bit before I was able to. So I just went ahead, filled up the Jeep with some gas, and also disconnected my sway bar links while I was at it. So we are air down, we're disconnected, and we're gonna leave this Chevron gas station and turn right on 191 here. It seems like maybe 100 feet or so after this, I'll be turning left onto, I'm not exactly sure, Cedar something road, I believe, or the trail, but we're doing 7 Mile today, 7-mile rim. So to get there, we have to go on this other trail first beforehand. So I'm heading up the highway now. Let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna get in the, maybe not just yet. Yeah, get in the turning lane now. And we're heading across the highway. Here we go. Perfect. And down. All right. Oh, Cotter Mine Road. Right. So we are on Cotter Mine Road. We got to go up Cotter Mine Road. 1.5 miles-ish. That's just estimations, guesstimations from looking at my Onyx map here. But go up Cotter Mine Road, and then we'll be able to turn left onto 7-mile rim. And this is going to be a fun day. It's currently 10:29 in the morning right now. At this point, since I am starting a little later than I initially anticipated, I expect to be done with this by maybe around 3:30. And here we are at the beginning of the 7-mile rim trail. This is going to take us pretty much all day, obviously heading this way. And let's see. Very, very cool. And yep, this is the exact route that we're taking. According to my map as well, it seems like it's going to be about 15 miles in total. I guess let's not waste any more daylight. Check this out. All right, so we're coming up on the 7-mile rim entrance shelf road. This is gonna be really cool. Oh man, that was that was steep. You know, it always feels worse than it is too. I just reviewed the footage real quick, and yeah, you know, I got my suspension unlocked, so it's doing all the work, keeping all the tires on the ground. I never didn't have 4 wheels on ground, so it just feels worse than it looks. That was fun though. That was a great descent. That was cool. That was cool. All right, so yeah, we're still just trucking along 7 Mile. It's 11:41 right now. I think I'm on track for finishing around 4. I think I'm like only a fifth of the way done, so I think 4 o'clock is a safe bet for when I'll be finishing up here. But no complaints. This is great. This is such an awesome trail. I wanted something, since I am alone, I wanted something challenging but not risky. This is definitely challenging. Some people would consider it borderline risky, I guess, seeing how some of these obstacles are. But if you're a seasoned off-roader, as I am, you won't have any issues with any of these obstacles that I've encountered so far. We'll see as we keep going. I've done my research. I'm not expecting any difficulty, any concerning spots whatsoever. Just looking to enjoy the drive through here. This is exactly what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you sign. This way, to the arch. A lift kit, proper suspension and tires makes a huge difference in terrain like this. I mean, once again, I drove this Jeep stock for 4 years, and I've gone on trails like this before stock and have had varying degrees of difficulty and roughness. This just makes it all so much better. Keep in mind, or if you don't know, I don't have lockers on this thing. Everything that I do, I've never needed them, or if the line I'm choosing may be better with them, maybe I could just readjust my line and then I wouldn't need them. I'm not doing any hardcore serious rock crawling in this, obviously, but for what I do and for what I need, it works great. Okay, so good thing I looked at my map. I somehow made it off of 7 Mile Rim. I'm currently on backwards Bill. So once we get to the Uranium arch this way, I'm gonna get myself back on track. So, all right, not a big deal. So I was supposed to be on D245. I ended up on D256, but that's not a problem. They intersect right there. So I don't know what I'm missing there, but it's fine. We're almost through here anyways to Uranium Arch. Alright, so we've made it to the Uranium Arch, and now we'll be able to continue on 7 Mile that way. You see that? You see this? This has been quite a special trail, a special day, special trip. Well, so far, I'm not sure how far we've gone. I'll have to check. I would say we're distance-wise, maybe a quarter of the way through. It's a little after 12 now. We started at 10, so yeah. Maybe we'll be done by sundown, I guess, at this point now. But I do know there are parts of this trail that aren't as technical. We'll see when it lets up, but I don't want to spend too much time sitting around, even though this is a gorgeous view. Wow. Yeah, we should continue hitting on the trail and get ourselves back to camp at a reasonable time. All right, let's go. How heavy? Not too bad. And we've just stacked ourselves pretty nicely, actually. I'm happy with that. That side, I don't think I need to do this, but let's see how this works. That might tip over, I don't know. The rocks, that is. And that's why you have sliders. I'm gonna scrape on the back, I think, but just go easy. Oh, no. Beautiful. Oh my God. All right. Jeez. Yeah, that was a deep hole. Oh, I didn't like that, but hey, made it through. All right, got ourselves now through some thickets. One thing I will say is a must on this trail is disconnected sway bar. Anything less, I could imagine you'll have a really bad time. All right, I'm gonna try to go up and turn left on it. Let's see. Might hit. Just a little bit of rub it on my slider, but not a huge deal at all. And then come on down. I'm gonna tip a little. That. All right, little ledge. Piece of cake. Wow, it's gorgeous out here right now. Okay, so I've seen many people be apprehensive about this point right here called the Tippy point. As you can see, it's a black streak going across the slick rock. Kind of looks like it's going up the wall, but I walked it. It looks worse than it is. We're gonna go ahead, go up here. I'm not happy that I have to do this to get through, but it is what it is. Okay, I did not consider hiking up and down. Yeah, this is steep. Okay, so we are 3/4 of the way through now. I think we're gonna have much less obstacles from here on out. This portion is supposed to be a little faster than all the rest of that. And just look at where it brought us. This is wild. I gotta say, I think this is in my top trails, top 3 for sure. Definitely. 7-Mile Rim. This is a perfect day trip trail, solo or with a group. People who are easily spooked by things that you saw me do, you'd probably be better off in a group, but your mileage will vary. So I was about to stop and just have a quick something to eat, but it looks like right here we got a pretty crazy obstacle. I do remember this actually from other people's videos, and it looks worse than it really is. You just take it straight on, and if you have your sway bar disconnected with a lift and 33s, as I do, I am assuming I will be able to get through and down just fine. And we're gonna attempt this right now. Whew. Yeah, I just kept my foot on the brake. I shifted to forward low first gear and it just went. So now I'm gonna stop, take a quick break, and then we'll probably be out of here at this point now, probably by 4, I hope. This is crazy. So this took us, I was right, we're gonna probably be back at the main road at 4. So this was with filming and everything, because I gotta keep getting in and out, about 6 hours. This was by far the most daunting trail, like the biggest trail I've ever done. And the obstacles on it, they're no joke. You gotta know what you're doing, have confidence in yourself, in your rig. Wow, 7-Mile Rim in Moab, the Jeep JL Sport S Unlimited, made it. We drove out here yesterday, did a little bit of a shakedown in the national park on the Tower Arch 4x4 road. And now today we've done the entirety of the 7-Mile Rim Trail. The obstacles are very frequent. It is long because of that. You're in 4 low the entire time because it's just one after another of a slow moving obstacle that you're basically just going 5 miles an hour the entire trail. So plan accordingly for that. Yeah, I'm tired. I really am. I'm exhausted. This was a lot. This was a lot today, but I'm so happy I came out here, got to do it, and we're approaching the main road right here. I'll see you guys back at the campsite. Well, good morning. I know that I said I would see you guys back at the campsite, but when I ended up getting back, I was so exhausted from that whole trail ride. I ended up just making dinner really quick, and it got cold. It got cold fast, so I hunkered down in bed and decided just to go to sleep early to get an early start to today, leaving, headed back home. So that's what I did. It is cold this morning. It's actually warmer than it was yesterday morning. It's 23 degrees instead of 18. All good. I slept warm, very, very warm. And yeah, we are headed home. We're currently in Arches on the main road, heading towards the visitor center. I'm going to stop in the lot there to air up my tires and reconnect my sway bar. And I was aired down to 15 PSI, but being as cold as it was this morning when I was leaving the campground, the tires, each of them had a flat spot on it. Thump, 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 thump. So I've been driving on them for the past 10 minutes, and they've warmed up enough now. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to try to air up my tires when the rubber's frozen. So we're gonna ride the good 25-minute drive, 30-minute drive all the way to the visitor center. They'll be warm up enough, and we can go ahead then and air them up. It'll be very cold getting my sway bar reconnected, but I'll do it. And then after that, we're going to hop up 191, I believe that's the road here, the main road, over to I-70 East and head all the way home. I know the Front Range got hit with some snow last night, so I'm hoping by the time I get over there, the plows have gone to work on the highway and whatnot. I think they would have already, but we'll see. I'm gonna take it easy when I finally have service. I'm gonna double, triple check to make sure I'm not gonna be heading into any dangerous road situations. Currently says 6 hours and 40 minutes right now. That's without stops. I'm gonna make one stop for gas and maybe a quick bite to eat, but that really should be it. I'm trying to head straight home because I want a nice hot shower. It's cold out here in January. You know, it is, and I expected it. But this was my first time doing any sort of winter camping like this, and I would say this was a massive success. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I didn't have any sleepless nights these past 2 nights whatsoever. Very well rested, and everything I set up worked out as planned. This is mission accomplished. So in conclusion, we drove out to Utah to camp at Arches National Park. I hit up a 4x4 road in Arches National Park, the Tower Arch 4x4 trail, which was actually a little more challenging than I anticipated it. And then yesterday, on Friday, we did 7-Mile Rim, our main event, and that trail was crazy. It was great. It was challenging and got the hairs sticking up on the back of your necks just a little bit. A stock Jeep, it probably could make it through there. I mean, I've definitely threw my Jeep through trails like that when it was stock, but to really enjoy it fully, I would say at least a Rubicon, just with the lift and the bigger tires. It's what's really important on a trail like that with such big constant ledges. That's the thing. With a stock Jeep on 31s and no lift, you're gonna be hitting a lot, and it's possible not to, but I mean, I would have been hitting because I have low hanging sliders actually, but even so, my 2021 Jeep JL Sport S Unlimited with a 3.5-inch lift and 33.5-inch tires made it through there just perfectly. It was a great experience. It was fun, yet definitely still very challenging, but I wasn't just dragging underbody the entire time. You see a lot of the spots where diffs had hit the rocks. That's because you don't have a proper lift on there, I guess. And you know, I come from, once again, driving this stock for the past 4 years, and yeah, you can do trail stock. There's even 7-Mile Rim, you could do it stock, but you're gonna be dragging. You'll be smacking your diff on lots of places, and even your frame at times as well. So with that said, I'll see you guys at the visitor center parking lot getting aired up, and then we're headed home. It's sunny. I'm blind.